Greetings and scary-tations. This is Chance Kelley, and this is Video Ghoulash. Here today to talk about Lunar Light Company. Lunar Light Company is a small independent company out of the Cleveland area, northeast Ohio, run by a maker named Alexandra. I love the personal touches that came in this package. I ordered just a few things. She also included an extra, which is, never a necessity, but always super duper appreciated. I ordered Halloween Night, Midnight Scarecrow, Witch's Woods, Magic Potion, and she included a Vampyr wax melt as well. So we're going to get into all that here. Up first, Halloween Night. Wow, that's unique. That's interesting. This smells like the inside of a Halloween mask, in a good way. This smells like the inside of a Halloween mask that you're breathing in. So like the latex is sweet and it's blooming. It's muggy, but in a chilly kind of a way. It kind of smells like those berry floral trash bags they used to have back in the day? This kind of smells like that if you filled one with fall leaves. There's like a nectar kind of thing going on. Definitely some autumn spice. There's wood. There's a sweet kind of a smoky wood going on too. I love this. This is awesome. Halloween Night is a returning customer favorite, as trees wave their branches amongst the night sky, illuminated by sparkling stars, bonfire smoke, autumn spices, and the faint smell of candy is carried by a cool breeze through the holes in your mask. Halloween Night is the perfect natural and earthy fall scent and will transport you to simpler times of roaming the neighborhood on October 31st. Yeah, I'd say you nailed it. Scent notes: birchwood, clove, berries, smoke, vanilla, and spice. When you burn this, it opens up the Halloween mask, bittersweet sort of latex vibe, but with some fall leaves going on. It remains chilly. It remains like a chilly, muggy, oppressive Halloween night. This is a really cool scent. I highly recommend it. So spook factor, I'm going to give it a 10. It smells like a Halloween mask. And it's autumnal as well. How you going to beat that? The throw on this, 8. It's a single wick. So single wicks don't perform super well as far as like filling up a giant space or anything like that. But it filled up the area I was in. So I think the throw was an 8. I want it amped up even more though. Overall, this is a 9 for me. I feel like I've been transported back to the 90s. It's Halloween night. I've stayed out a little too late trick-or-treating. Everything's emptied out. And maybe Michael Myers is cruising around somewhere. Time for Midnight Scarecrow. Okay, so there's hay. I mean, that's hay. Damp, smoky hay. There's like a wet autumn grass kind of thing going on. Maybe some vanilla and tree bark. Maybe oaky kind of a... It's kind of gross. Yeah, but in a great way. It's sweet. It's gnarly. It's bucolic. I can 100% imagine being stalked by a killer scarecrow and I went into a barn. Oops. And I'm gonna die. He's probably gonna kill me with a scythe. I'm gonna get that specific with it. That's an impressive and rad scent. Midnight Scarecrow. Midnight Scarecrow is a field of screams. The fall fragrance is earthy and has a natural sweetness from the unique selection of carefully blended scent notes. It's a returning Halloween favorite as it came out in 2020. And it's smoked hay, oak wood, dewy grass, wet leaves, and fresh dirt. When you burn this, it opens up to more of a sweet, spicy, wet hay thing going on. It's damp. It's gross. It's got kind of a tree bark element, but there's some vanilla that softens the edges of it. It's got an oak that's subtle, but it is, again, it's the base from which everything flows from, a nice woody base. It's absolutely a creepy candle. So spook factor, I'm gonna give it a 10. It's sweet, gnarly, Halloween, and it feels malicious. Feels like there's some evil intent behind this, which I like. The throw, unfortunately, for me was only at about a 5. It didn't really throw for me that well. It was just kind of around my desk area, and I do wish it was stronger. Overall, again, I love this. It evokes a killer Scarecrow at midnight. Aptly titled, beautiful scent notes, very well thought out, executed really well. I just want it to be stronger. Next up is Witch's Woods. Obviously, I'm burning it right now. On cold, I got the dry branches. It was, it's spooky. It does feel like it's full autumn. Leaves are falling. You're in the woods at night. Again, this is another cold feeling candle. It's a night scent. There's a low-lying mist, an aura of the supernatural. You've got this dried wood. You've got this kind of earthy, grounding element. You've got hardwood trees of some kind. You've got a spicy kind of a bark going on. And again, though, there's kind of a fog and a low-lying mist element to this that's really cool. Beyond the creek, into the trees. Illuminated by the lunar light, the legend of the witch lives on. Be sure not to go into the woods late at night. You may never return. This is a new scent for Lunar Light Company, a 2023 release. It reads, a perfectly balanced fall scent that is a welcomed addition to our Halloween collection. Dark and mysterious dried tree branches and clove mingle with cypress, cedar resin, and musk. This is an earthy scent blended with all of the magic of autumn. The scent notes are dried cypress, wood musk, cloves, cedar resin, and tonka. So I'm burning this now, as I said, and it's earthy. It's grounding. It's really, really nice. The dried branches, dried wood, that note is perfect. I love it. It's rich. It's got a musk. The cedar resin gives it a little spice. The clove is really, really awesome in here as well. It's an uplifting element, though. It's not strong out front. It's just helping things blend together. The cypress, though. The cypress is a champ. I love it. It retains its cold feel. There's kind of an exciting doom about this candle. I'm thinking of a scene in Suspiria, Dario Argento's Suspiria, in the beginning with the girl running through the woods. I imagine that this is what that smells like. So spooky? It evoked an Argento movie for me. I'm gonna shoot it a 9. The throw on this, I'd say it's an 8. Again, it's a single wick. I'm only expecting it to kind of fill the area that I'm in, and it does so. Overall, I'm gonna give it a 9. I really, really enjoy this scent. I love the dried wood vibe. Everything mixes really well together, and it's a little creepy. It's spooky, and it reminded me of Suspiria, so that's awesome. Time for Magic Potion. That's really nice. There's berry. It's tea. I'm getting maybe like a black tea, a dark berry black tea. But it's herbal, but it's creamy. It's a little spooky. There's something going on. Magic potion, yeah. Yeah, it does. I can feel the vibe of the potion. A potion, sort of a foggy, vaporous element. Tell me there's a witch around without telling me there's a witch around. New for 2023, this bewitching fragrance captures the magic of Halloween in a spellbinding potion. Dark, rich berries and vanilla are the top notes, followed by roasted tea leaves, autumn spice, and wood musk that give this fragrance a unique grounding and earthy finish. Rich, sweet fruit that's woodsy and spicy all at once for an unforgettable and unique fall scent. So the scent notes on this are dark berries, vanilla, tea leaves, autumn spice, and wood musk. When I melted this, the dark berry note came out a little more. It's bitter, it's a little tangy, a little sharp. It blends really well with the tea leaves. The tea leaves, I think, are the star of the show. There's that creamy vanilla element and the wood musk, which I think is what lends to that witchy potion. That's what this evokes. It really does evoke a witchy potion. It reminds me of walking into a witch's cottage. So spook factor on this, I'm going to give it a 6. The throw filled my room pretty well, so it's a solid 8 for me. Overall, this is a 9. It's a really, really nice scent. It's really well blended. It's wonderful. I like it. And lastly is Vampyr, which has a rad little some glitter and bats, which is a cool touch. I like that. Yeah. I hate to say it. This reminds me of a urinal cake. A berry urinal cake. For those not in the know, there are 2 types of urinal cakes in men's restrooms. There's a citrus one, which is either like a lemon or an orange, and then there's a berry one. And this is the berry one. It's sweet. It's fresh. It has kind of a clean feel to it. Yeah. Sorry. Vampyr is a seductive fragrance featuring a unique blend of red pomegranate, cranberries, and red currant. The blood red fruit mingles with cinnamon, cloves, and incense, making this candle timeless. A top seller due to its strong and inviting fragrance and complexity. The scent notes are pomegranate, cranberry, cinnamon, cloves, red currant, and incense. When I melted this, the pomegranate opened up, the cranberry was there. I think it's the bitter end of the cranberry. The red currant opened up a bit too. It still has sort of a fresh smell that reminds me of a urinal cake. I didn't really get the incense much. The cinnamon, the clover there spicing things up. But again, I got a urinal cake vibe from this. So spook factor for me is a 0. It's not really my kind of a thing. Fruit for me is hard to turn into a creepy fragrance, especially bright red fruits. The throw on this was decent, 7. Overall, it's not my thing. Overall, for me, it's a 0. Not my thing. If you're into berry scents, currant, with kind of a fresh slant going for it, you might really like it though, because it's complex and it's put together really well. There's a lot of thought that went into it. It's just not my thing. Despite not liking the last scent, I was blown away by Halloween Night. I loved Midnight Scarecrow. Was just gross and creepy in a great way, in a good smelling way, gross and creepy. Witch's Woods, the dried branches, it's so awesome. Magic potion, it does evoke that potion. I loved it. The tea leaves, it's a fantastic combination of scents. Everything that I experienced here with Lunar Light Company was well thought out and melded really well together, despite whether I liked it or not. I highly recommend Lunar Light Company. She's got some new stuff that I missed out on. I ordered early. I want to say it's October Moon, Autumn Magic, and Witching Hour. Reading the notes on those, they sound awesome. I'm seriously bummed that I missed out on those. Thanks again for watching. Please like, please subscribe. I appreciate your guys' time. Keep it creepy. Smell you later.